Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today we're going to take a look at this country club application, and there's a couple of different areas in this application where we want to take a look at. So essentially we have, let's go ahead and look at the dimensions. So what we have here is about a 48 foot by 14 foot area up here, and on this side here we have an area that's, I'm going to count just to the serving table here, 38 feet, and I think this overall is 14.2 to the edge of the structure right here. And height-wise, we have, I got this at 12.2. Back here, I have this at 14, I think. Let's see here. 11 feet essentially to the top edge or the bottom edge of this. I have it at a 2x6 up here, or excuse me, a 4x6, and I think that's it. There's going to be two different possibilities with regards to this outer edge here. I'm not counting this edge here just because of the fact that there's no way I can really cast a beam far out enough from here to here to make this viable as an application. We'd have to put some in-ground heaters between the tables to make that application work. Same would go with this area here, and I believe the customer is looking at the potential of placing some electric heaters underneath an umbrella, so that might be what this represents here. And if that's true, then the couple of these three heaters on the outside edge will probably be eliminated. So, and of course you see that we have a seating area here. We'll be able to hit this area here, but not over here very well. So let's see if there's anything else that we should look at. I think that's pretty much it. So what I have on this side here is I have 5 units on either side. And as you notice here, we have an awning structure. I have the slope of this material at 1 inch further down from each supporting support. And with that said, you can see here I have approximately 16, it needs to be 17 inches down from the top when you have an angle. Now if you point this heater straight to the ground, we would change that to 13 inches, this measurement here, but I wanted to try to angle this more towards the center of this room, and that's why I've done it this way. But yeah, we really need to have that 17 inches of clearance here. So anyways, we'll have to figure out how to angle this bracket more appropriately to meet the clearance, and the clearance I'm looking at is from this 1 inch drop. It might be a 3 inch drop for all I know. It might be a 2 inch drop. It might be no drop at all. And also I should mention that if these panels do slide, then they really should be sliding inward, so that any droop that occurred needs to come to this side of the patio, the inside edge. And then same with this, the inside edge here, so that way that the droop wouldn't be down here by the heater. That's if they're actually retractable, let's call it. Here you can see that we have the bottom heater of the edge of the heater at 9 feet 3 inches off the ground, and the outside here you can see that this one is 11.7 off the ground if we do in fact use this type of heater on the outside edge. These I have at 30-degree angle, and this I believe is just a 10 or 15-degree angle here. So one thing I forgot to mention here, I'm going to add this in, is the bracketry I have up here. I have the brackets mounted on this 2x6. It could be a 2x8. I'm not quite sure what it is, but in any case, what I've done is I've pivoted the bracket off of this point right here and change the angle. You'd have to drill a new hole in here, but being that this is a 2x6 that I show, you can see that it interferes with the awning that's going to be built there. So something would have to be done to reinforce that area, or maybe pull this awning away, or possibly cutting this bracket down so that you know, it wouldn't interfere with that awning. I think the wind would probably chafe it a little bit if it didn't have a slot maybe cut in the awning itself. But I just wanted to add that. Now this area here, I have not placed any type of awning structure on, and the reason for that, I'm not sure that there's actually an awning on this point. But if there is, then the same would apply to this side as we just talked about here. So this is just two different, you know, approaches to what that might look like. So, all right, let me go ahead and take off the dimensions here, and I'm going to go ahead and put on the array. I'm going to take the umbrellas off for a minute here, and put the array on here for this Sunpak. These are Sunpak either S34s or TSH models. I have them in stainless. They could be black. This area, this country club area, is not in a high corrosive area, so I'm not too concerned with the stainless or black model. So, and you can see with the oops, sorry about that. You can see with the coverage here, I'm getting really nice coverage inside here with this angle, and you can see that's why I wanted that 10-degree angle. I'm really cutting this off here. There's no way I can capture this, these three chairs or three seating tables, maybe four here, with a heater right here. You'd have to put an additional unit out there. So I'm concentrating on the inside edge over here and over here, and on this side here I'm trying to keep away from the plants. I know this is a planter box here, so I'm trying to keep away from that as much as possible. With that 10-degree angle, it helps me to achieve some of that, but it does actually help me get this entire seating area, with the exception of right there. If you may have noticed here, let's see if we can maneuver that properly. You can see that we're not hitting these outside edge chairs here very well at all. Okay, so over here you can see that we're hitting this sofa pretty good, and this group of chairs here, and then the group of chairs here, again about the same thing. We have an issue with hitting this outside edge. Okay, let's go over here to this section, and you can see again, if we look overhead, I have these that just pointed straight down without an awning material up here, and you can see I have really nice coverage pretty much throughout the whole space here. Okay, and again, these are S34s or TSHs. The TSH allows you to go from a 25,000 BTU output to a 34,000 BTU output. Just gives you a little bit of flexibility. So if some customer might be hotter than others or colder than others, then you have that variability to change the unit's output. All right, so let's discount the heaters over here right now on the outside edge. Maybe just leave the one over here for this space here, but I don't think I can turn off the array and have the umbrellas going at the same time. So if we had some umbrellas out here, I have four. These are 2500 watt units, spaced out just on, you know, whatever the umbrella structure is going to be. And I think they were thinking about having a permanent umbrella out here, so it's kind of what that'll look like. And let's just go ahead and turn the array back on here and kind of get an idea of what that footprint of array would look like underneath the umbrella. I think you'll get a really nice coverage over each seating space there. I know this is kind of interfering right now, but you can see the array comes out to this point here. And yes, I think that's pretty good. And these umbrellas I have at approximately 6.5 feet off the ground. I think it might be 7 feet off the ground. So it'll be really nice coverage. All right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some outdoor heating recommendations for your outdoor space, we're here to help. I'm Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Send your requests to support@patioheat.com. And if you give us a thumbs up, that would really help. It just lets us know that this type of efforts are appreciated, and we thank you very much for doing so. Thank you and have a great day.